My problem with motivational study videos, why I personally don't use them, and why I bet if you ask any A-star student, they won't use them either. If you don't know who I am, hi, my name is Rayhan Khan. I got 2 A-stars and 2 A's in my A-levels, and I'm going to try to persuade you why I think study videos and motivational study videos are a total scam. And at the end of the video, I'm going to explain to you another strategy that you can use in order to help yourself get out of the bed and actually study. If you personally use study videos to help yourself start to study, then don't let me stop you. Reason number 1, over-reliance. What happens is, when people watch one motivational study video, you're sitting in bed, you're lying there, you're like, I should study, but I can't be asked. So what they do is, they watch one motivational study video. They're like, hang on a second, this might be good, it might get me to study. You watch it and they're like, oh yes, I'm pumped now, let's go study. The next day, you're like, I can't be asked to study again. Okay, let's watch another motivational study video. So they watch another one. Then the next day, another one, another one, another one. They keep on doing this for a long time, and over time, eventually, it's going to come to a point where they won't be able to study unless they watch a motivational study video. It's not the motivational study video. It can be good in doses and small doses here and there when you really cannot be asked to study that day. However, over time, if you become reliant on them, then that's a bad thing, because it shows that it's not you wanting to study, it's the motivational video getting you to study. By the way guys, if you haven't noticed already, the background has changed. I've moved the location of where I've been recording, so I'm going to be recording in this space most likely from now on. Number 2, escapism. The reason why motivational study videos are bad is because they separate the reality from the fiction, from the fantasy. You're lying there in bed, I need to study. But when you search for motivational study video, all of a sudden, the music starts turning on. Color scheme, the editing, it's supposed to make you feel something inside. Oh, I can do this. I can get the grades that I need. I can become the top student. I can become the top 1% in the whole entire country. I can make my parents proud. You're not going to be able to do all of that if you're just sitting there, lying in bed, watching a motivational study video. So the point of the motivational study video, even though it's supposed to help start to study, it's not helping you study. You're still going to be sitting there, lying in bed after the study video has finished. While the video is playing, you're being moved by it. You're being moved by all the words and the clips that are being shown on screen, the person receiving their perfect grades, yet you're still there, lying in bed, haven't done an ounce of work yet. Do you see the disparity that's happening? You laying in bed versus someone else. It's a fictional world. You're made to believe that it's real through the editing and everything that's being shown on the screen. You're being made to see all of the good times that are happening within the study video through the use of editing. You're not seeing all the toil, the hard work, the blood, sweat and tears that were made in order to get that student from getting low grades into getting the top grades of the class. When you sit down to start studying, you're feeling that pain. You're feeling that hard work. You're experiencing reality. It's so easy for you to go back to the fictional world, watch another study video, feel good, get that dopamine rush. Your real self is wasting away watching video after video after video and not studying to get the grade that you actually need. Reason number 3, unrealistic standards. The paper just fell down over there. Study videos, they have perfect lighting, spotless desks, beautiful colored notes, everything's organized. In reality, studying can be like that, but it's usually not like that. Studying is often not organized, it's messy, it's chaotic. You're having one thought after the next in rapid fire motion, and you're just thinking about what comes after this, what comes after that, and it's usually not as organized as it seems in the video. Again, this is what I'm talking about back in point 2, the disparity of you studying and what the video shows about how they study. It's not all you're smiling all the time and you're having fun and you're being happy. Sometimes studying can be a chore, sometimes it can be grueling, and sometimes it can be really, really hard to push through the grind. But in the end, it is worth it. Thinking that the unrealistic standard set in the study video is the norm is going to actually give you a lot of mental fatigue, because you're constantly going to be thinking, am I doing enough? My desk shouldn't be this chaotic whilst I'm studying. I should have cleaner notes. And all these negative thoughts are going to be jumbled up in your head, and ultimately you're not going to do what you're supposed to be doing in the first place, which is studying properly. Also, watching studying videos, it's very passive. You're just sitting there on your mobile phone, just watching them whilst lying in bed. You don't have to put any real work or any real effort in at all. You're just sitting there watching the video. Whilst when you're studying, you actually have to... Why are you falling? Just go like this. You have to get your pen, you have to think about what you're writing, and you have to write it down. If you guys have found this video helpful or funny or informative in any way, shape or form, then I would heavily encourage you to give it a like, and I would also tell you to subscribe as well. So make sure you do that, otherwise I'm going to delete your Roblox account. I'm being serious. This is not a threat, it's a promise. Anyway, on to the last tip. And now for the final tip, number 4. Lack of personality. Study videos, they are very general. They show a very general view of somebody. They don't even know what subject they're studying. They're studying for some exam, or they're studying to try to get some grade, or for some reason. They cater to a large audience. They don't give you any real tips in order to help you out for any subjects that you may be specifically struggling on for the motivation or the inspiration for. It's all surface level. So even the main job that they're supposed to do, help you get inspired and motivated in order to help you study, they're not even doing that in the first place because they're not giving you any practical tips that you can use within your subject area. Hopefully after hearing all the tips that I had to give you, you're starting to understand why I don't really like study videos. Because it's made to get the YouTube channel some quick views and it's feeling good. Oh yeah, I watched a study video. What's the point? You should go there and actually study. Like, lock in. The amount of study videos that you've watched will not help you get the best grade in the world. Studying will. And that's a fact. So I've been telling you about why study videos are bad, and I've been berating and just like dissing studying videos the whole entire video. Let me give you the ultimate motivation you need in order to start studying. So this section of the video is going to be called The Solution. Why do you study? Why do you study? It's an actual legitimate question. Like, why do you study? Get a pen, get a paper, just write down why do you study. I'm gonna write down with you. I'm studying to get good grades. Okay, why are you studying to get good? Why do you need good grades? I need to make my family proud. I want to get to a good university. I want to get a high-paying job. Why do you need all of that? I want to make my family proud because it'll make me feel happy and proud. I need to get good grades to get to a good university. I need to get to a good university so I can get a good job. Why do you need a good job? So I can start earning money. Why do you need to earn money? So I can provide for my family. Why do you want to provide for your family? Keep on asking yourself why. It's a legit exercise. Ask yourself why around about 10 or 20 times, or until you can't do it anymore. And that last reason that you said why, that's the ultimate main reason. That's the reason why you need to study. That's the only fuel that you need in order to start studying. Because anytime that you don't feel like studying, just think about that list and think about your ultimate reason why you need to study. It should hopefully be good enough of a reason for you, no matter what situation you're in, no matter how tired you're feeling, you should be like, I need to do it for this. I need to do it for XYZ. That's why you need to start studying. You need to find a reason so good that not studying or not doing the thing that you're supposed to be doing should feel like betrayal. Let me say that one more time. You need to find a reason so good that not doing the thing that you're supposed to be doing should feel like betrayal. That's what I use personally. Method or technique that I use in order to find the motivation that I need to start studying, and instead the motivational study videos. So if you learned anything from this video at all, don't use motivational study videos. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Au revoir. Goodbye.